Hey, what is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to go through some pickups that I just got earlier today. So, I went out today and I bought a bunch of stuff, um, including uh, this set of games. Not this one. This one I bought at Walmart on its, which I will do on its own video. I will have a separate video for. Um, but yeah, Fire Emblem Engage. I got this the same day I got all these. But yeah, let's leave that to the side for now. And let's actually focus on the games that I got, that I actually picked up. So I got these games through Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was selling them for just $5. Originally, I saw this, it was for $15, and I said, no thanks, since $15, and I'll get to that in a minute, but for $5, yeah, that's a fantastic deal. So, one public transportation ride later, or actually multiple public transportation rides later, I I came up to their house, collected the games, left the money in the mailbox, and that was that. $5. So yeah, here we have. Let's actually start off with uh, start from the top. We have DreamWorks Madagascar 2, or sorry, Madagascar Escape to Africa. It's kind of a funny wordplay because it is the second Madagascar. It is based on the second Madagascar movie, Madagascar 2, but it's also Escape to Africa. Yeah, yeah, I remember growing up watching the first two movies, as well as the Penguins of Madagascar TV show as well, which I really liked. I, with that said, I never played the games, and and of course, if you take a look at the bottom corner, yeah, that might have been a good thing because this was published by Activision, and Activision, they had a pretty bumpy history with their licensed titles. A lot of them were like half of there's a coin you could toss a coin and it might actually be good. Some of their Spider-Man stuff was good. The Transformers, Fall of Cybertron, and also War for Cybertron, I think, were good. Yeah, the I think the Beanox developed Transformers games were good. Eventually Activision got out of making licensed games, which was probably a good thing, all things considered. But yeah, this was like during a time when they would pump out movie tie-in games like on a regular basis, even when no one asked. Like that Twilight game that I saw, who asked for that? Literally, almost nobody asked for that. Now, it's it's also worth mentioning that there was an advertisement for this game inside uh, Kung Fu Panda for the Xbox 360. Actually, there's actually a promo video in that, and it actually had a different title. I can't remember the title, but this was advertised, but it was advertised with a different title. So it wasn't called Madagascar Escape to Africa. It was called something else, but I forgot the original title. They obviously changed it by the time the movie came out. So yeah, the movie itself, I actually quite enjoyed it at the time, anyways. I don't know if I would enjoy it now. But anyways, we have here, it's a four-player game. You can use, I think you have to use a nunchuck. I'm not too sure. Are you ready to get wild? Yeah. Published by Activision. Okay, it says, okay, I don't know what it says. Utilize a Wiimote and nunchuck to dance, toss, shoot, and perform special moves. I'm not sure if this is just a mini game collection or an actual platformer. I don't know. That's usually how it is with a lot of these licensed games. They're either platformers or like some mini game collection. So we have the game. We have the game disc here. It's green. Um, it certainly has a very unique look to it and certain unique feel as well. You got the manual, which is neat, I guess. Oh, hang on. Let's actually take a good look at this because of course manuals there are pretty much non-existent nowadays. Jeez. Just make it so hard to pull these out, don't they? Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, yeah, I was just talking about this. We have Kung Fu Panda Legend. Oh, no, this is the DS game. Links to Nintendo DS game. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure that's the same one I was just talking about earlier, but whatever. I heard the, actually, I remember trying out the DS game one, the DS version of Kung Fu Panda, and I actually kind of liked what I was playing. So yeah, of course we have the manual on the inside here, the instructions. Sorry, we got the Wii remote. This is of course before they had Wii Motion Plus, so motion controls might not be the best. African Arcade. Oh yeah, yeah. It looks like it's a mini game collection, or it contains a mini game collection, I should say. Mini golf, monkey match, Melman's Clinic, Hot Durian, Juicy, Juicy, Jungle Chess, Volcano Rave, Musical Chair, Soccer, Diving Event, Duty Free Shop. Not sure what this is all about, but yeah, looks like a mini game, some sort of mini game collection of or something. I don't know, but now I have. But hey, I have it. I have this game in my collection now. Next up, we have the one game that I'm sure everyone had when they got the Wii, except me. I did not have this. Or well, it's the kind of game that a non-gamer would have. It's not something that a gamer would necessarily have. It's just that because of how the Wii was marketed, a lot of casual people or non-traditional gamers were buying it for this Wii Sports and I guess Just Dance. I'm not sure what else, but yeah, this game sold extremely well. So of course, um, like one of the main selling features is the Wii balance board, which unfortunately I do not have. But honestly, in this day and age, given how many they sold, like you can find dozens of this in just one thrift store. Like no, seriously, you can. There's stacks of these in thrift stores just selling for like I don't know, like $10, 10 $15, because after the I guess the gimmick kind of wore off, people kind of or yeah, when the gimmick started to wear off, people just gave up on just stopped using it or whatever, or maybe they just got old. The Wii is like almost 20 years old now. So yeah, we have the manual here. We got now this game did get an updated version called Wii Fit Plus, which has more mini games in it, but broadly speaking, it's largely just I think Wii Fit. Yeah, yeah, it's just an updated version, really. So yeah, you have a bunch of exercise activities. Now we did get, in addition to Wii Fit Plus, we also get Wii Fit U as well, which obviously was not nearly as successful um, because the Wii U was a commercial flop. So we have here Wii Fit Island running map. It's basically, yeah, this is basically Wahoo Island from Wii Sports Resort. So yeah, since this was a launch title. No, not a launch title. Sorry, this came out in 2007, 2008. So the map you see here would eventually be reused for Wii Sports Resort, which I had a lot of fun with growing up. I spent lots of time with that game. It was a lot. It was lots of fun for me personally. But yeah, that's oh, you also of course you can register your software for Club Nintendo points, but well, my Nintendo but oh, yeah, they okay, whatever. Yeah, this means nothing nowadays. This means nothing because that program's long dead. We also have this pamphlet here. I very much remember this being in a lot of the cases for the games I had growing up as a kid. So of course we have Brain Age. That one obviously is one of those games that is meant for non-gamers. We have Endless Ocean, which recently I think got a remake or a new entry, or it got a new release recently. I have no idea what it was all about. I had no ideas of its existence prior to the Switch announcement. And we also have Flash Focus, which I honestly don't really know about that much at all. But yeah, I miss these. I kind of miss these. They were nice little advertisements that they put in. But yeah, that's Wii Fit. Obviously, I'm gonna have to get a Wii Balance board for this to work, so which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Although I probably would want to be careful with which we when picking out the Wii Balance board from the thrift store, because you really don't know what kind of condition those things are in, or or and whether they even work, where they've been and whether it even works, because they do use like triple like a bunch, I think a four double A batteries. So hopefully hopefully I get one that's good, but we'll see. Next up we have Shaun White snowboarding road trip. I remember, yeah, which is also compatible with the Wii Balance board. Yeah, so yeah, this is a obviously a snowboarding game. I remember growing up and seeing these, and I think seeing Shaun White being advertised. I think they were trying to build him up as the next Tony Hawk in a way, but it doesn't seem like that materialized. I mean Tony Hawk is sort of made a resurgence a bit, but broadly speaking, like his games are just much more better remembered, to my understanding. Hopefully, we do get another Tony Hawk game, just just for the sake of fans. I would love, I'd love to see that, but I don't know if they're going to do that, especially now that Microsoft has been laying off people. But we'll see. But getting back to Shaun White, yeah, I don't really have much to say about Shaun White. I mean, video games with people plastered on them, like sometimes sometimes it works out in the case of Tony Hawk, other times it doesn't work, and clearly Shaun White was kind of it didn't really work in the long run, anyways. Oh, yeah, this game was also published by Ubisoft before they kind of went crazy with the Assassin's Creed franchise, or more, or I'm sorry, they want people or this was before they wanted people to become comfortable with not owning their games. But that's a whole different rabbit hole. But yeah, we have the game here. It's orange. We have the we also have the manual on the left. Okay. Yeah, so we have the So let's look at the manual first. Yeah, we got a bunch of people in. We got a bunch of characters we can play. Yeah, the thing about these manuals is that they always come in multiple languages, and it looks like this one is the non-English one, because I'm not sure, I think this is the this is a French version. Yeah, it's a French version. Yeah, it's the French version, all right. There's no English version in sight, or maybe there is. Yeah, we have Sean, Michael, John, Sonny, and a bunch of other people I really don't know about. Okay. Here's the English version. Yeah, yeah. Usually in Canada they give us like the English and French version, so yeah, that's usually how it goes, because they have to accommodate. It is required by law. Now, of course, on both sides we have advertisements for Rayman, Raving Rabbits. Yeah, it's funny looking back. Like they basically just borrowed like this. These guys have nothing to do with Rayman, and yet they put Rayman in the title. They're just they're basically their own franchise by this point. And if you look, if you look here, there's actually a receipt. Okay, it says here. Oh yeah, this was bought. Yeah, this copy was bought. I think it's November 19th, 2008, or I don't know, 2011. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was bought back in 20. Yeah, this was bought a long time ago. Um, for $49.99. Wow. I think, yeah, if I'm to understand correctly, this game also came out on like uh the Xbox 360 and DS as well, which is I think how my sister experienced it. But that was such a long time ago now. But yeah, Shaun White. And what is up with this guy's face? Yeah, so we have we have it's a four-player game, of course because of course it has to be. Unlock new characters, snowboard in exotic locations, play with your friends in 2 to 4 multiplayer. Oh, wait, does this have online multiplayer? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. No, yeah, I don't think it does. Unfortunately, yeah. Like I said, it also has a 360 and I think DS version. Not sure if it's. Yeah, I'm not. No, no. I think they made two games. I can't remember. And honestly, does it really matter? Probably not too much. I have a Shaun White game, and that's all that matters. Next up, we have two Skylanders games, Skylanders Trap Team and Skylanders Superchargers. I already own these games. The only reason I got them was because they came, the guy was selling them in a bundle for $5. So really, I did not need these at all. So I now have now I have two copies of Skylanders Trap Team on Wii U. Three if we include the Wii version that is basically the same game. So yeah, I have three copies of this. And I have three copies of Skylander Superchargers on the Wii U. The first one I got cheap. I got on its own for $5. For $5 at at GameStop. Sorry. Second one I got with a bundle with some Skylanders because they were it kind of came with it. And now I got another one, so that's three now. And it's technically four if we include the Wii version, which is actually a completely different game altogether. Uh, yeah, I still find it amazing. They actually released they almost released the entire franchise on the Wii. The only one we're missing is the well obviously the Wii version is different, so that doesn't technically so but it, so so technically we didn't get everything, but we came pretty close with the Wii. Like we got everything from Spyro's Adventure to Superchargers Racing on that thing. Um, so I will. So if you intend on getting the Skylanders franchise on just one console and one console only, PS3, Xbox 360 are like the way to go. Though, I guess the Wii and Wii U also work as well, especially since in the case of Superchargers, you can also play as Donkey Kong and Bowser, and getting the imagine and you can actually use Bowser and Donkey Kong in the next game, Skylanders Imaginators on the Wii U. Unfortunately you can't use them on the Switch version because the Switch version is unique because it does not use portals. So you can't. Oh, actually, no, maybe you can. Yeah, I think you can use Bowser and Donkey Kong. It's just you can't use their vehicles because the Switch version doesn't have that option for to scan vehicles. Sadly, I'm actually hoping that they bring back Skylanders in some capacity. I know Toys for Bob, the original creators, the company that originally created the franchise, they've gone independent, so maybe, just maybe, we'll get it. We certainly have a better shot at Skylanders making a return than say Tony Hawk. But yeah, that's enough of that. Let's actually get to the game that I actually wanted. We play. Yeah, this is pretty much the only. I kind of justified the release of this bundle, this lot of games, with this game. I actually had this game many years ago, but I traded it for some reason. I don't even remember where and when anymore. But yeah, we play. Um, I could have, you could very easily get this game. It's just I wanted. The guy was selling me like five other games with it, so of course I had to. But yeah, this is like a launch title for the Wii in some areas, not North America though. But yeah, it came with uh, several mini games on it. It it also came, I believe, also came bundled with a Wii controller as well. So basically, you were getting the controller. You're basically getting this game along with the controller by buying the bundle with this game. So yeah, you were getting a pretty good deal back then. It's such a shame that Nintendo doesn't really do that. Actually, no, they kind of sort of did that with some of the the Switch Pro controllers. They actually include a download code for I think Mario Odyssey, but that was still like well over $100. So yeah, we had it pretty good with the Wii looking back, especially with some of the bundles they had. It's such a shame what's happened now, where consoles are, with the exception of this, maybe the Switch Lite. Actually, no, I'm not going to make an exception there. Pretty much every console right now, like when it launches at a certain price, it stays at that price. The PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the Switch. Well, okay, more so the PlayStation 4, and like Switch. Like those things have remained almost the exact same price, brand new, when they first launched up to now. Like the Switch, yeah, you can. It still costs, I think, well over like, close to $400 just to get it. Like $379.99 for a brand new one. They do try to sweeten the deal by giving you an extra game or some extra goodies inside, but really um, it's still pretty damn expensive. Same with PlayStation 4. They never dropped that price below $379.99 except for like some Black Friday deals here and there. And Xbox, yeah, I don't. I'm sure they must have dropped it. I can't remember now. Like my I'm getting like I can't I'm having a hard time just remembering like the used distinguishing between the used and new prices, because of course um the Xbox One VCR model is like was pretty dirt cheap now. I actually saw one selling for like $60 at a thrift store not too long ago. I thought about it. I thought about getting it, but then that same day I was actually buying a PS4 Pro, so I didn't want to lug two consoles home. Plus, I already have an Xbox One VCR model. But I'm getting off topic here. Yeah, this is pretty much it for my pickups video. If you actually stuck around for the full 22 minutes, thank you. And as always, like, comment, subscribe. And if you'd like to see more of this sort of content from me, um, you know, just well, I already said it. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Take care.